Good morning. It's been a little bit. I took a few days off. The weather has been disrespectful, but it is absolutely beautiful out. This 6:30 in the morning. It is now Friday. We are doing earn by time on. Oh, shut up. We are doing earn by time on DoorDash, and we are doing earn by offer on UberEats. We are on the road to 100 AR on DoorDash. As you can hear, we have Miss Gabby Gabs over here. We have an Uber order. I was just sitting in bed. I just turned on the apps and this popped up. Let's go Dunkin'. Oh man, I forgot that they closed my street down. Boo. I guess we're not cutting through. That sucks. Alright, we're taking the long way around. Alright, we're here. Let's go see if it's ready. That was a little wait. 3 minutes, 1.2 miles to the learning tree. They had to call in the manager because they are slow in there. Okay, no drop-off action because of the fact that we are delivering to kids. Well, kids center. Let's go. Alright, that's all dropped off. 3 to 12 on DoorDash. Alright, we got our first order on DoorDash. The other one was UberEats. So they're about an hour, 45 minutes apart. But that's normal for morning. We gotta go over a surf bagel for 8.3 miles. Let's go. Alright, let's go see if it's ready. It's just a sandwich and a cookie. It was ready. I love when it's ready. 15 minutes, 6.97 miles to the drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. That was a $3 tip. We have our next order. Dunkin', going 6.9 miles. So over there. We are getting a beach bucket. Let's go see if this is ready. It's 3 items. These beach buckets are so cute, but they didn't give her a shovel. 6 minutes, 3.16 miles to the drop off. Let's go leave this. Nice, $7 tip. 1 to 3. Let's go make a U-turn. Alright, we got our next order. We're going back to Dunkin'. Let's go do it. Alright, let's go see if this one's ready. Alright, that's all picked up. 7 minutes, 2.95 miles to the drop off. They gotta go. Oh, there he is. Alright, that was all dropped off. $4 tip. 1 to 4 on DoorDash. Alright, we got our next 2 orders. Metro, it's 2 pickups. 13 miles. Let's go do it. Looks like Honey Grow will be opening soon. Can't wait. Alright, let's go see how long we're going to have to wait. Alright, that wasn't too long of a wait. 9 minutes, 3.2222 miles to the drop off. For drop off 1. Alright, drop off one, leave it door. Let's go do it. Alright, that's all dropped off. Next one is 18 minutes, 7.26 miles. Let's go do it. That's not weird at all. Guy walking down the main street with a chainsaw. Alright, that's all dropped off. 1 to 5. Oh, excuse me. There's a $5 tip and $3 tip. Alright, we got our next order, Starbucks. It's the slow Starbucks. Let's go 9.1 miles. Let's go do it. And that was a few minute wait. 10 minutes, 5.59 miles to the drop off. Again, I end up parking in the wrong driveway. Anyway, that was a $2.50 tip. 1 to 4. Alright, we got a 21 something for 15 miles. Picking up at Metro. Let's go back to Metro. Alright, we're going to add on 724 for 0.4 miles. Let's go do it. Alright, that was all ready except they had to make the drinks. Let's head over to Dunkin' now. Alright, let's go pick this up. Alright, they're both picked up now. My front seat is filled with drinks. 2 minutes, 0.8 miles to the first drop off. Thought that was a real duck. Let's go drop this off. Leave it there. It's 90 million drinks. Alright, that's all dropped off. 15 minutes, 9.2 miles to the next one. Let's go drop this off. Alright, meet at door. Alright, that's all dropped off. 2 to 8 on DoorDash. $28 in 40 minutes. I'll do that all day, every day. Alright, looks like we gotta turn around. Got our next order, Dunkin'. Let's go. Only going 2.8 miles. Alright, doesn't look crowded. Let's go see if it's ready. Alright, Stormy got a compliment. Wait till her eyelashes come. Lady was like, I love your car. What kind is it? Alright, that was all picked up. It was ready as soon as I got in there. 5 minutes, 2.5 miles to the drop off. I told her it gets 31, 32 gallons per miles per gallon, and she's like, oh, I love it. I want something that doesn't eat me up. Alright, it's gonna be a good day. Thank goodness I'm on Earn by Time. This car. I don't want these rocks hitting me. Thank you. Alright, that was a $4 tip. 2-6 on DoorDash. Alright, we got our next order. It's a stack. It's Dunkin' and Papa John's. Going 9.7 miles. Let's go do it. Alright, let's go see if this is right. Alright, coffees are picked up. Now to pick up the pizza. And we are here. Now the better question will be, is it ready? Alright, that was a couple minute wait. They were just waiting on the breadsticks. 8 minutes, 3.22 miles to the first drop off to drop off the coffees. Alright, let's go drop off these coffees. Hold on. Alright, next one is 12 minutes, 5.48 miles. Alright, that's all dropped off. There's a $3 tip and $1.50 tip. People with coffee tip $3. The ones with pizzas tip $1.50. Anyway, we're going back to Papa John's. Alright, that was ready as soon as I got in there, which is never a good sign for Papa John's. 18 minutes, 9 miles. And it's a PIN required. The chick in Papa John's is like, that's a good luck name. I was like, what do you mean, good luck name? She's like, it's good luck trying to pronounce it. Oh, hell no! Let me pass this real quick. I've seen that movie. There will not be any Final Destination shit happening today. That's all dropped off. That totally wasn't worth it. 1 to 3. Okay, why is the cops just sitting in the middle of the road? Weird. Alright, we have our next order, surf bagel. We were just passing it as we got it, so we might have a few minute wait. I think it's like a 3 minute wait, 4 minute wait. Alrighty. We're here now. It's a few minute wait, 14 minutes, 7 miles. This is just for a $9 sandwich, so I don't have hopes for a tip. If there is, it's going to be like $1. Right, let's go drop this off. Leave at door. But yeah, it's a no tip. I was right. 1 to 3. Okay, we'll go our next order, Starbucks. You're only 2 hours late for 9.8 miles. Can you move up some? Jesus fucking Christ. Let's go do it. If this guy ever fucking moves. That was right as soon as I walked in there. 18 minutes, 11 miles to the drop off, and I got myself some cookies because I'm getting hungry. This is to the American flag house. It's with all these log trucks today. No. Alright, that was a $5.50 tip. They're scarecrows, creepy. 2 to 5. Love the house. Hate the steps. We got our next order. Yep, you guessed it. Fiesta Tiapa. 6 items. Pick up in like 10 minutes. 4 the items. Tacos, fish tacos, chicken quesadilla, and Mexican rice. Alright, let's go see if it's ready. Alright, that was a little wait. 16 minutes, 6.17 miles to the drop off. We're headed to Townsend. Let's go drop this off. Leave it door. Place on chair. Sometime. 2 to 6. Alright, I'm going to go take a break. I'm going to go get something to eat and take a nap. I think I'll be out at